Well, hello my lovelies, it's Murky Meg here. It's Sunday the 6th of December, and first I just need to note a little disclaimer. I'm really sorry that I haven't been putting out as many videos as I used to. I'm hoping to rectify that, but like always, life gets in the way. You are always in my thoughts, but at the moment I'm just going through a bit of a tricky time. I'm trying to put out as many videos as I can, but please bear with me. I still love you dearly, and I'm aware that my video content has been decreasing, but I'm hoping to rectify that as soon as I can. On with today's video, shall we? There's been a lot of chatter on social media at the moment with regards to Meghan when she went to Northwestern University. Now, an interesting blind on Crazy Days and Nights was released a couple of days ago, in which it said there has been a lot of online chatter over the past 48 hours about the illiterate one, i.e. Meghan Markle, and whether she hazed two pledges to her sorority so badly they got the illiterate one suspended from the school and the sorority put on probation for 4 years. It is true the sorority wanted no part of celebrating her wedding and made that clear on the record to reporters. They just would not say why. Now, I've always found it very intriguing why Northwestern University didn't publicise that Meghan went there. I mean, it would be a big pull for that university, would it not? But they've remained rather tight-lipped on the matter. Now, prior to this, there was a very interesting post on the platform Quora. And before I read it to you or give you a summary of the rundown, I just want to explain what hazing is. Hazing is an action taken or any situation created intentionally that causes embarrassment, harassment or ridicule and risks emotional and or physical harm to members of a group or team, whether new or not, regardless of the person's willingness to participate. Now, I'm not from America, as you can probably tell by my voice, but even I am aware that sororities, you have to go through certain introductions, certain initiations, and I'm led to believe that some of them can be quite risky, or some of them can be just a little bit tongue-in-cheek and a little bit of fun. This that's been reported on Quora does not seem like fun. Now, I must point out that this is purely speculation, and I'm only bringing this to you because I find it very interesting indeed, because it does match up with the way that Northwestern University has literally remained so tight-lipped about Meghan Markle and her going there. They haven't promoted it, they haven't attached themselves to it, and you'd think that they would. So anyway, let's get back to what was put on Quora. It says that at 20, Rachel Meghan Markle took part in an unspeakable hazing incident. She used superglue, not eyelash glue, to glue shut the eyelids of two first-year sorority pledges. What kind of does that? Only somebody who's insanely smart, right? Or would it be someone who has malice and envy in her heart? Then it continues that the outcome of this hazing incident was that two young women were almost permanently blinded and so traumatized that they could not bear to even be in the same room as the malicious criminal. Now, apparently, Northwestern held a full inquiry into this incident. Allegedly, it was Meghan's father who got her legal representation and used his lottery money, and they were able to get the record sealed, which is why Northwestern is completely silent on the subject of Meghan Markle, and they placed a gag order on Northwestern University. All was not lost because Meghan was expelled from the sorority, or so this particular post has alleged, and she was placed on a 4-year hiatus from Northwestern and forbidden to come onto any of its campuses or related facilities until the two young women had graduated. Now, as far as my research goes, I'm not really au fait with the American college university system, but apparently as a general rule, most students graduate from high school when they're 18 years of age, and then they proceed to college and complete the curriculum requirements in about 3 to 4 years. And they will normally graduate college at 22. Now, this post says that Meghan should have graduated in 1999, but did not get graduated until 2003. Now, she was born in 81, or so we're led to believe. If she was in fact born in 1981, 22 years later would have been 2003. But then we still have this issue that we actually don't believe that she's 39. A lot of people believe that she's in her early 40s. And if this was the case, then that would add up that she had to put a hiatus on her college and then come back when the two young ladies had left Northwestern University. So there are two schools of camp at the moment, those that believe that Meghan was in fact born in 1981, or those that believe that she was born in and around the late 70s. You have to make up your decision and your mind yourself. Personally, I think she's slightly older than she says she is, and it's common practice for Hollywood actresses, or actresses in general, I can't really call her Hollywood, can I? Because she's never really got that far. They do manipulate their age to make them seem younger. The thing that bothers me really is at the end of this post, they go on about when Meghan was in Argentina, which was set up by her uncle Michael Markle, and that she had to leave early because Meghan had an affair with a Marine and got pregnant and wound up leaving months earlier than expected in the company of a wealthy older man. That, to me, puts everything that was previously said in a bit of a skewed light. Although there was that very interesting little video of somebody who put Meghan together with other people for a charity golf match, and she in fact admitted that Meghan had a child previously. Whether that was a slip of the tongue, I don't think we will ever know until the divorce comes and then the floodgates will open. Another very interesting little bit of information, again, this is just purely put on the internet. I can't say whether or not this actually happened, so it is alleged. It was provided to me by McMinn on Twitter. They said that universities issued ultimatums, cleanups our act or we're gone. Many sororities recognised kicking out and reforming problem chapters. They came up with a discipline committee who investigate complaints and refer serious violations to the disciplinary board for final judgment. In the case we heard from Meghan's chapter was one of the worst I have ever heard and involved 4 sisters who used their sister status to put 3 pledges through cruel, malicious, bordering on sadistic situations. The inquest is sealed, but I can tell you one involved superglue. I will say that as president of the board, the last thing she should have done was approach me for a hug. I told her to wipe that smirk off her face, and she better hope that none of the victims decide to talk. That's why no one from her chapter has talked about her. So could it be the fact that this document is sealed is why nobody is talking about it? Were they all asked to sign non-disclosure agreements because Northwestern didn't want this information out in the public domain? And that's why people aren't talking about it. I do think it is very, very strange that Northwestern University has never really publicised and used the connection of Meghan Markle to beef themselves up. You would, wouldn't you? You know, alumni are very big pulls for universities and colleges. Who went there? You have a look and you think, oh, you know, that must be a really decent school. Why are they not promoting the fact that Meghan went there? It's very, very strange to me. And as Cami Soto on Twitter says, that Northwestern University is eager to capitalise on the attention brought by the royal wedding of an alum, hosting historians discussing the evolution of England's monarchy and publishing remembrances of Princess Diana's visit more than 2 decades ago. But the local chapter of Meghan Markle's sorority, Kappa Kappa Gamma, voted against holding any celebration to mark May 19th ceremony of her wedding, and the group's national office declined interview requests. Now, if one of your alum went on to marry a British prince that's from the royal family, would you not be shouting it from the rooftops? Would you not hold a celebration on that day that she married? I know myself, there would be a massive celebration, surely. There was none. Now, the Chicago Tribune reached out to more than 140 of Meghan's sorority sisters from her class and 2 classes before and after her to get more insight into her college life. Most of the women did not respond to the request for comment. Some of those who politely declined to be interviewed offered that Markle always seemed lovely, was always very kind, and is a delightful person, is a lovely person, and is a truly wonderful person. Does that seem a little bit odd that they all seem to be very worded the same way? Obviously, as I have stated before, this is just found on the internet. It's something that I thought I'd bring to you as a discussion. Do you think this is true, or do you think this is just somebody trying to stir the pot when we know that Meghan has caused such divide online and they're just trying to throw extra shade on her? For me, as I've said, I've always wondered why Northwestern University has not utilised that she attended there more. I don't understand why that's not the case, why it wasn't celebrated and used for publicity. Be it true or not, it is another jigsaw piece in the puzzle that the university years are so bare and barren that nobody is talking, and you've got to ask why. Why is nobody talking, except apart from the sugary sweets? She was lovely, she was so kind, she was lovely, she's great, she's fantastic. I can assure you that from somebody who has literally shunned her entire family, I don't believe that one little bit. Do you? As always, I would love to know your thoughts. On a completely separate note, if you would like me to do a specific video on any topic, please get in touch with me. My email is murkymarkle@gmail.com. Drop me an email and I will see if I can do a video for you. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.